Hey, what's up, fellas? Are you blaming your past because of the lifestyle choices that you're making today that are killing your energy, keeping you stuck? I certainly have been doing that. I've been blaming ADHD for procrastination, for over consuming sugar and phone scrolling, all of it. But the truth is, it was only when I started to let go of those stories and the attachments to my past that allowed me to really start making the changes to my lifestyle choices today, that has allowed my body to down regulate into less levels of stress. So in the blaming of our past, we attach ourselves to our past, and that makes changing the now very difficult. Now, blame comes as an energy. If you feel your body as you blame someone or something, you'll notice that there's an energy to it, and it's usually comes with anger and frustration and lust and maybe a bit of pride. These are still survival emotions, but they actually feel better than the heavier emotions of apathy, shame and fear. So use your blame to climb out of the heavier emotions, because it does create more energy in you when you blame. But if you hang on to the blame, then you're always going to be in the heavier emotions. If you want to rise up to the lighter emotions, such as courage, that is going to give you the courage to start stepping out into the world and doing things like I'm doing now, you have to let go of your blame. The blame is this attachment to your past. Just see it as that. Don't demonize it or make it bad, but see it as like this energy cord to your past at each time you blame. And in order to climb up to the lighter emotions and not have your body triggered into stress states so much, you've got to let that go. Now, I know it might seem hard to do that, and if you can't do it right now, don't beat yourself up about it. But a time will come where you're going to be so fed up with the way things are going that you're like, okay, I can't keep punishing myself anymore. Because that's really what we're doing when we hold on to blame, right? We're punishing ourselves. No one else gets the punishment, it's just ourselves. So if you think that you've been through hard times, just notice how in the blaming you're giving yourself harder times. In your attempts to feel better, you're clinging on to the past and these experiences that you've had, and you're holding on to them. It's kind of like you're holding on to them at arm's length, like you're trying to get it away, but you're gripping onto it with that blame. The blame grips us to these past experiences. So in order to be free, you want to let that go. And it can seem hard, like I say, like I really get it. One exercise you can do is, if you were to close your eyes and just imagine yourself clinging on to your blame, and just notice how tight your hand gets as you think about the blame. And you might notice that it gets real tight, but you're like, ah. And that's kind of representing your attachment to the blame, to the past. And then just see if you can practice releasing that attachment to your blame. And as you do that, you allow your fist to open up slightly. And so you can do that once and notice that there's a shift. Like, this stuff really works. But you might fall back into the blame an hour later, the next day, whatever. So it's about continuously letting go of the blame when it comes up. And you might want to indulge in the blame for a little bit, right? And that's okay. But the more awareness you have, and that comes from things like meditating, the more you see these patterns appearing, so you're more aware of yourself, you're aware of your thoughts, you're aware of your emotions, your feeling, your energy, all of it, then you're like, okay, I'm in blame again. Is this helping me? not right now. Okay, cool. What can I do? Can I sort of relax myself around the blame? Because you might find that you're holding on and there's tension down the front of your body, or that you're holding on to certain muscles when you're blaming, right? And you feel that, again, that attachment. You want to be able to just relax and let yourself blame for a bit, because that will allow it to dissipate. But if it's just this sort of like almost an unconscious blame that's going on in the background, we're not really allowing the blame, we're just like I say, clinging onto it. I hope this is clear. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, guys, and thanks for watching.